What's up, everybody? Alpha here. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the time zone. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of Gundam Build Fighters Try, episode 22. Now, this episode right here, in my opinion, it did a nice job, despite some A pulls in a certain way or event or procedure. I actually had my fun with it. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning, we see to it that our Sekai's rival that he wanted to face, Lucas, he pretty much told Sekai, he did tell Sekai he apologized. He apologizes to Sekai knowing that he won't be able to face him, but honestly, but before all that happened, we see to it that Lucas talks to Wilfred Kijima, and Kijima admitted that if the Gundam cloth crossbone was supplied enough properly, guarantee it would have been a total game over for Kijima Wilfred himself. He was just being honest. But you know, like, what I liked about these two is that they greatly respected each other, and I really appreciate that. And honestly, I gotta say, like, that was a total crazy winning blast right there, you know. But after that, we see to it that Lucas tells Sekai that he'll see him another time, and Sekai's like thinking, what does he mean another time? Mage and Kawagachi tells Sekai, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the world level tournament, and I'm actually wanting to look forward to seeing that, you know. And I actually really enjoyed that fact. And we have Minato Sakai along having to talk to Yuma Kosuka, and says, you know, I've been following you everywhere. You know that? Like, you've been running away a lot lately, you know, and that's what gets me upset about some things, you know. And you know, I actually see to it that he respected him as a rival, you know, and the moment he decided to let out his own personal feelings out, that was a good thing, because sometimes, like, best to let some things out than keep them in and mess up your concentration in terms of fighting, you know, especially when you play a certain hobby, you know. And when the battle came up, it was like showtime, you know. Minato Sekai versus Kosuka Yuma. No, make it Build Busters versus Try Fighters. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah. But as usual, you know, the Try Fighters tried to use the weak points the moment they try to transform and try to shoot them down. However, that did not go out so well for them, and that became well, nice try, but that ain't gonna happen here, you know. And I actually had my great enjoyment seeing something like that, you know. And after that, we see to it that our buddies are starting to have a little problem now, because now that the three Gunpla, or should I say three transforming bots, went into Megazord form. Well, let's just call it like a mega form. I don't know how you want to call it, you know. Things gotten a little bit more tough for them. The moment they all try, we see to it that Sekai decides to go head to head against the arm booster with this Jigen Haoyu. How that didn't work out, and they were about to he was about to be overpowered, I believe, hit or something, you know. And we see to it that Fumina and Kosuka tries to hit down the Tryon 3, but that did not go out so well, because he uses a boomerang-like thing, managed to separate them, and hit Sekai in the back while he was using his hidden, like, Destiny, like, technique or something, fiery hidden technique that I don't even know of, that's supposed to do great power, but it causes major physical damage, and that hits Sekai on the back or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gotta hurt, man, because, you know, like, there's a lot of great power in it, but that comes at a price, you know, which always is in a series which doesn't make it, like, all out invincible. Just saying. And after that, we see to it that they all tried to take it on once more, but they end up being like sealed up in a spear later, and we see to it that Minato Sakai or something pulls out a weapon out of his chest and slams it to the ground and summons out a long sword, you know, and he ends up using these crescent he uses these kind of slash and 1, 2, 3, and then boom. Just when you think it was all game over, but the winning Gundam had more tricks up its sleeve. Now that was a certain A pull, which kind of was upsetting, but you know, like they improved the gun, they improved the gun plot, so I can't say anything about that. So I have no right to try to complain or anything, but just saying. But after that, we see to it that Sakai also pitched in too. So right now it's all up to Kosoka Yuma, so therefore he uses this advantage to shoot out a powerful blast using the winning gate, you know, and this is where Minato tries to use the sword to go head to head, and both of those two scream at each other in terms of clashing, you know, and right now, like, Kosoka Yuma is, like, on the verge of destruction, even Tryon 3, even so, like, Minato was thinking about running away. However, Kosoka Yuma says, I ain't running away for crack, okay? Well, you know what I mean. And therefore, Minato was encouraged to fight, you know, with all your heart's delight, no matter what. And the moment they go head to head, like the jet booster against the arm boosters, both of them died out, and they've been giving out all they got right now. Even Kosoka Yuma brings out his saber and stabs in the chest. However, that chest bites his arm and is about to shoot him. However, Kosoka Yuma sacrificed that arm by shooting it down and then flies out. And he ends up grabbing his rifle in time and shoots down Minato, you know, Sakai. And therefore, it was really, really crazy, you know. They were both still having energy left and etc. But with the moment of having to face each other head on, it was a tough one, to be honest with you. It was a crazy tough one. So yeah, between these two, it was a powerful, strong rivalry bond that I really appreciate. Anyways, Tri-Fighters won, you know, and it was actually fun to see them go. And it was actually a fun battle, you know, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I actually had a lot of fun in this episode, you know. The moment like I was watching it like I was like, dang, dude, I was pretty surprising, you know. Yeah, I actually had my fun with this episode, you know. Say whatever you want, but you know, despite some certain aspects that happened in this episode, I actually still had my enjoyment. But Kosoka Yuma tells Minato that our battle's not done. The Amazing Cup of Build contest, you know, and I'm actually looking forward to that. And yeah, had fun. Next episode, it's gonna be, I think, a setup episode for the meantime. Like, things are getting ready for the final battle between the Tri-Fighters and Celestial Spear, or the Gunpla Academy against the middle schoolers, you know. So yeah, I'm actually really happy to see this episode go down with a big surprisement. I mean, between those two rivals, I mean, you gotta have to enjoy it to the heart's delight. So overall, this episode became pretty nice, you know. I actually had my enjoyment out of it. Tryon 3, I mean, like, even though it's like a Megazord like form, I actually enjoy seeing that, you know. I'm pretty sure it really took a lot of person's heart and delight to actually enjoy it, you know. So overall, nice episode, you know. We all have ways of looking at it, but I can understand. But looking forward to the final battle in the tournament, you know. It's gonna be a real knockout blast, and I know that for sure. So I'm gonna end it here, people. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode as much as I did, and etc. So looking forward to the last few episodes. Let's bring it. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'll see you guys my next few videos at the late evening. All right. Peace out. Bye bye.